Hello everybody and welcome to another action figure review. I don't do many of these on this channel, but I thought I'd get more into it. I love my Transformers, but sometimes we just need a good action figure to display as well. This is actually my second figure I've got from Fancy Toy Store. This is Yang Xian. Basically, he is a sheep demon. I'm really liking this series. I grew up watching things like Monkey and stuff, and I loved that kind of fantasy style from China, and this is no disappointment. I've had him for a couple of weeks now, and he's fun. I can't wait to get him out and show you. Let's crack him open. And here we have him stripped back to his base form as he comes out of the package. He's fantastic. I love it. He's leaps and bounds better than the last figure, and I loved the last figure. He's a very, very good piece. He even comes with the gout fruit. I don't necessarily know the reasoning behind that. I don't know as much about this mythology as I'd like to. I believe they've made a comic, and this is kind of all based on that. But yeah, he comes with a plethora of accessories. He comes with that really kind of nice looking base plate. I'll go over all of the accessories once we've taken a nice long look at him, but oh, what a gorgeous looking piece. Sculpt is absolutely insane. Now you do get a stand, etc. with him as well, but as you can see, he does stand on those hooved feet remarkably well on his own, even with a nice vibraty, wibbly wobbly old turntable. He's still going strong, but that is a face only a mother could love, isn't it? Look at that. Right, here we have pretty much everything out of the box apart from his display stand. I've got that to the side as well. As you can see, you get a lot in here. We get this base. Love the attention to detail on there. Gorgeous paint applications. We get this skull that comes with him. It's actually a glow-in-the-dark skull. You can add this flaming effect to the skull as well. We get his nameplate. We get some magic effects. I guess this would be classed as a dagger, I guess. Really nice detailing. Love the combination of plastic and fabric. I believe this would be classed as a long-handled broadsword, I think. And then we can combine this blood-soaked one with the shorter handle. So we have a short-handled broadsword. We get a square heaven halberd. I believe it's pronounced halberd. It's basically a cross between a spear and an axe, kind of like 13th century weaponry. We get two alternative faces. I like this one. I like this one, but my battle damaged face is the one I normally have him displayed with. I just think the sculpt on those are absolutely incredible. We get numerous different hands we can switch out. I particularly like this one. This is the beard stroking hand. Hey, that's what it's called. I didn't decide to call it that, but we get, look at that, look, it's just, yes. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. There's a lot of different choices. Now, it's hard to see. I don't know if you can see it if we just pop those lights off. You do have a LED inside. Again, like a lot of the Chinese items at the moment, this is controlled by a magnet. So it can turn off and on, and there's my beard stroking. And the changing of the face is relatively straightforward. It is literally sliding these sections off. But I will show you, because you do have to be careful, because you do have that LED. There we go, look, just pops straight out. It sits inside where the mouth is. Now I do like to keep it in there. It serves no function for the alternative head, but I like to keep it just in there so it's out of the way, and then I can put him in his thinking, maniacal pose. I love how that looks. That is so good, isn't it? Now, let's bring in some other figures to show you how he fares size-wise. Let's start off some scale comparisons. Obviously, this will be our main one for the display. And I like how tall he looks. I love that kind of bulk and heft he's got to him. That's going to be a good fight. Not a combination you would often see. But yeah, again, he's a good size and not completely out of place. There we go. That should cover most scales for action figures for people. I actually love how he looks alongside the Joes. You know, I might kind of get them involved in the battle as well. For those curious how to get the weapon in and out of the hand, it just unplugs from the top there. I just love the levels of detail on everything here. Right, let's cover that articulation, shall we? We've got a head that can move up and down, left and right. I love that mane that covers the back there and all the levels of detailing throughout. Shoulders can come up, they come forwards and backwards, although this shoulder is stiff because of this fabric here. It's like a chainmail. But if you apply a little bit of heat to here, that will loosen up. There's some rotation. There we have a double jointed bend on the bicep, ball jointed wrists with rotation and pivot. Waist is on a ball mount, so there's rotation forwards and backwards and rotation around. Move this arm out to the side. There's enough motion on that arm. There's a lot. It moves enough so it doesn't hinder. Coming under the skirt there, we can see the legs come forwards and backwards, out to the side. There's an upper thigh rotation. I love how that does kind of hide away on that chainmail shorts. We have the double jointed kneecap there, which I love how that's kind of arched as well. Then you've got the pivot up and down, left and right rotation on those ankles. So we get, even though it is a curved hoof, it's still a very kind of stable stance going on there, and there is some rotation and motion on his tail as well. The necklace can move. There's a lot going on there. With the LED function underneath the face, it does, there we go, it does tend to knock this faceplate off more, and when you're moving the head around, it's a much more secure fit without that on this head. Let's just show you. Third and final face has an additional point of articulation that the other two do not have, and that's the we have the ability to move that chin, which really does help with the beard play, doesn't it? But yeah, I prefer that kind of battle damaged head. But I mean, this is a sheep demon, so if you want to get multiples, you can display them. I think this one would be kind of the general. It's just got that really good look to it. Let's switch out this hand. Again, really nice soft ball socket. Just pegs and unpegs. And let's go for a really kind of aggressive claw. Just put that on, look. Oh. And get him in a pose that suits. Love it, absolutely love it. Let's switch out the beard hand, and let's, oh, I've dropped one of his bracelets there. Let's pop that on, and we'll give him, let's give him a weapon, shall we? Bit of a sus looking hand at the moment. That is absolutely superb. I love it. These are so much fun. I really do need to get more into action figures. I just don't have the space, so I'm kind of trying to be selective. But there's so many good companies out there now making figures, and this is certainly one of them. The levels of detailing are fantastic. I absolutely adore it. I've seen some of the other figures they've got coming, and honestly cannot wait. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to give it a big thumbs up, share, and of course subscribe. If you do go over to Fancy Toy Store to purchase any of these, you can now use the code BENFR10 to save yourself some money. Yeah, highly recommended. These are fantastic little pieces. Until next time, from myself and the rest of the Collectables household, thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.